You know, spending summer in Florida with my pops one year, he took me to Publix. And it was the first carrot cake I've ever had. I ate the whole thing. The whole thing. Sugarless Crystals here, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Enjoy me. I'm guilt-free. Indulge. Now, carrot cake is a cake I have to have a taste for, unless someone offers me a free piece. In that case, why thank you. Now, if any of you guys here have had that Publix carrot cake, comment below. Tell me it's not amazing. But this is Sugarless Crystals, and here we do sugar-free foods, so it won't cut it. But when I tell you this keto carrot cake is so close to the real thing in taste and texture, you just have to try it to believe it. I couldn't believe I made it. I was like, dang! And my cream cheese icing took it to another level. This keto carrot cake is to die for. It is so good. Now, since I done hyped it up, we gotta make it. Full recipe details over at sugarlesscrystals.com. There is a link in the description box below. Now, I've read several blogs that tell me that almond flour and coconut flour are the perfect mix. It's the closest way to get real cake texture than anything else. I'm a firm believer now. I really am. I believe it. Just head over to the blog and see those close-ups. I almost forgot I didn't use flour. Like, pfft. Look at the pictures. Ugh, I tell you. I'll wait. Go ahead. Let's get together our dry ingredients. Almond flour, coconut flour, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and mix those up together. Now, I tossed a little brown sugar truvia in there. That is completely optional to you, but it does help with the sweetness a little bit and the brown sugar taste. But you don't put it in there, it's fine. It's still gonna be good. I've had it both ways, with and without. Now, for our wet ingredients, we got eggs, melted coconut oil, a Keto sugar-free maple syrup, or a sugar-free maple syrup of your choice, vanilla, and stevia. Combine your dry and your wet ingredients together. Now, carrots may not be what you want to add, and truthfully, you don't need them. You can't taste them anyway. And a quick side note, certain foods react differently with the pH levels, so the carrots may actually turn green or blue because of the baking soda. So they're completely optional to you. They're not gonna turn as soon as it's done, but if you leave it in the fridge for maybe like a day or two, like, you'll see it. It may or may not, I don't know. Depends on the brand of baking soda you use. It's still fine to eat, but you know, it's just kind of like you looking at it and then you're like, like, should I eat this? I'm rambling. As far as carbs go, there's only 1 ounce, so there's only 2 grams net carbs for the carrots for the entire meal, for the entire cake. Now, those walnuts, oh yeah, I highly recommend those for flavor and texture. You can swap them out for pecans or even shredded coconut for the carrots. See, I just thought of that. Those culinary wheels are spinning, boy, I tell you. Yeah, that's, ooh. Now, for this recipe, I'm adding carrots and walnuts. I'm using a regular loaf pan, nothing fancy. If you want to make an actual cake, or if you want to make like a double layer, you can like double or triple the recipe, and you should be fine in like a round pan. Now, we're gonna put this in the oven for 20 to 35 minutes on 300 degrees Celsius. We're gonna check it at about 15 minutes before doneness, and then probably about every 5 to 10 minutes after that. You don't want to overcook it. While that's in the oven, let's make this cream cheese frosting, or icing if you want to call it. The cream cheese and the butter were brought out to room temperature to help mix it. I'm telling you, if you try to do it cold, that butter and cream cheese is gonna fight you back some hard. It's gonna give you a hard time, trust me. It's simply butter, cream cheese, vanilla, confection sweetener, I use Swerve, but you can do your own, and heavy cream. Give that a mix until well combined, allow your cake to cool, and then ice it. Now, once again, full recipe details over at sugarlesscrystals.com. I will put a link in the description box below for you. This keto carrot cake is like my new favorite dessert, I swear. I had no idea I could make something so good. The remaining carrot cake from all my pictures, I just grabbed it and I'm just gonna ingest the whole thing. That's what we do. That's what I'm going to do. Now, the carrot cake is absolutely moist. I can't stress that to you enough, and I figured out what it was. The cream cheese frosting has that nice tang to it. Me personally, when things are cream cheese, I like the tanginess of the cream cheese. It just, it just does something for me. It's not cream cheese without the tanginess in it, you know? That's how you know it's cream cheese. The walnuts provide texture, along with the moist cake, and then the cream cheese topping on top. And let's say you decide you want to put the carrots in there, they provide a nice little extra crunch too. I think anybody can do a lot with this recipe. This cake, it has the spices and everything you want in it. The only thing that I can say bad about it is it's not extremely sweet. And that could be a good or a bad thing depending on how you want to look at it. Me, I feel like it's a dessert, so it should be a certain sweetness level. But the spices seem to dumb those down a little bit, so it's not as sweet. I added the brown sugar truvia along with the stevia, and those did help. They helped a whole lot. Like, I can tell the difference. And along with the maple syrup in there. So it may be sweet enough. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Now, I think I found the perfect secret to how to make cakes in that texture to perfection. But you're gonna have to read the blog post to find out. Sorry. If you enjoyed this recipe, give it a thumbs up. And if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. New posts every Wednesday and Saturday. I am Darius. This is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. I'm not a chef. I'm an entertainer. Bye.